One thing my sisters and I are gonna do is take a spontaneous trip. Come with us on a ski trip that we planned 1 week prior. So we drove about 2.5 hours to Virginia. This was our little apartment. It gave like cabin but also modern at the same time. It was really nice and pretty spacious for just the three of us. This trip was pretty adventurous. We started off by day 1. We went on a hike on Kearns Mountains. It's originally a 5-mile hike, but we only did about 2.5. After we saw a nice view, we turned back around. We still had other plans for the day, but we did have to run a few errands. We went ice skating for the first time. Already knew how to roller skate, so it was pretty easy, but ice skating is definitely a lot more draining. We came back home, did a lot of catching up, and woke up the next morning to this beautiful view. This was the day we hit the slopes, so 2 of us did snowboarding and the other did skiing. So we picked up all our gear, and by the way we walked out, you would think we knew what we were doing.
POV, life did it, and the lift had to stop because one of us stopped.
Can I put this shit on now?
Life also didn't end when Leah's helmet and her goggles fell off the fucking lift. Dog.
That pretty much summed up how this whole thing started. I don't know why I expected snowboarding to be a little easier than this, but the amount of times we fell, I kind of got a hang of it, but I accepted defeat pretty early on.
2 out of 10 experience. 2.
Yeah, that pretty much sums it up. I enjoyed ice skating so much the day before I ended up going back by myself. The views were really nice throughout the whole trip. This was our last full day and we started off by going to an escape room, then we went snow tubing. This was actually so much fun and I'm so glad it didn't require a lot of work because we were so drained from all the activities we had already done. We went to dinner at a local barbecue. That is how we ended our trip.